Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's an overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me, touching you, God, you're touching me. Well, I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance I can make it now. Be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. I wanna kiss you every minute, every hour, every day. You got me in a spin, but everything is A-okay. Touching you, touching me, touching you, God, you're touching me. Believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance I can make it now. We rock till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Hello, friends. I'm back home in Central Oregon. It's so good to be back. It's my favorite month of the year. I love December. I love everything about December. And I'm so thankful to be here. This is going to be a really cool week of live streaming because there's a stool over there. And that would be because I'm going to have a special guest later in this week playing with me sometimes too. So, hi, Dave. Okay, I'll stop, my friend. Yo, hey, Paul. Hi, friends. Mama Gemma rolled out of bed, she went to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout and he started the investigation. It's against the law, it was against the law. What mama saw was against the law. Mama looked down, she spit on the ground every time her name gets mentioned. Well, the papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way, I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. In a couple of days they're gonna take me away to the press, let the story leak. When the radical priests come to get me released, we was all on the cover of Newsweek. I'm on my way, I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. I'm on my way, don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. I'm on my way, don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. I'm on my way, I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. I'm on my way, taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, Queen of Corona. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Say me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Say me and Julio down by the schoolyard. All right. Oh, sweet. My buddy Dave over on YouTube found some musicians to play with it. Sounds like that's awesome. I don't want to be so dualistic that I'll just say like one is better than the other playing solo. They're different, but I just think there's something about connecting your inner metronomes together and jamming with somebody else. That's amazing. So much of my growth in musicianship can be definitely pointed back to people in my life who I've played with, and I've had the opportunity. I think it's great, definitely, to jam with people at your level, but I also think there's something to say about jamming with people who might have a little more experience. That was such a huge part of my story was, my dad was pretty much a fairly accomplished musician by the time I started playing, and he was my first jam partner. And I just remember, trying harder and harder to be able to hang with him. We used to play around, and I could just like sort of play simple chords at that point. I still pretty much mostly play simple chords, but he'd solo over like me, playing chords to a Beatles song, and I was always like, I want to do that, which really helped me kind of push myself to get to that place. All right. For some reason, this song has been on my mind, so I'm gonna play it. I love this song. topic of $500 versus $5,000 guitars, I've got some opinions on that. I'll share it after I get done with the song. Oh, life, it seems a struggle between what we think and what we see. I'm not going to change my ways just to please you or appease you. Inside a crowd, 5 billion proud, willing to punch it out. Right, wrong, weak, strong, ashes to ashes, all fall down. Oh, look around about this, round about this, merry-go-round and around. If at all God's gaze upon us fall, his mischievous grin, look at him, forget about the reasons and the treasons we are seeking. Forget about the notion that your emotions can be swept away. Forget about being guilty, we are innocent instead. For soon we will all find our lives swept away. Oh, sit a while with TV's hungry child, big belly swell. Oh, for the price of a Coke or a smoke, we could keep alive, you know, those hungry eyes. Oh, take a look at me, what you see in me, mirror, look at me. Face it all again. Forget about the reasons and the treasons we are seeking. Forget about the notion that your emotions can be swept away, kept at bay. Forget about being guilty, I am innocent instead. For soon we will all find our lives swept away. You know how it is. You seek up an emotion and our cup is overflowing. Seek up an emotion, sometimes your well is dry. You seek up a big monster for him to fight your wars for you. But when he finds his way to you, the devil's not going ha 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 ha. Say, look at me and my fancy car and my bank account. Oh, how I wish I could take it all down into my grave. You know I'd save and save. Oh, take a look again, take a look again, take a look again. Every day things change, oh, but basically they stay the same. Forget about the reasons and the treasons we are seeking. Forget about the notion that your emotions can be swept away, kept at bay. Intentions are not wicked, don't be tricked into thinking so. Soon we will all find our lives swept away. You know how it is, seek up an emotion and your cup is overflowing. Hey! Seek up an emotion, sometimes your well is dry. Hey! You seek up a big monster for him to fight your wars for you. Hey! But when he finds his way to you, the devil's not going ha 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 ha. I think Eric left. Oh, Eric's still here? Hey. Hi, Eric. Hey, man. Great to see you. I have to go to dinner. I am going out to eat in just a bit as well. So this will be a little bit of a shorter live stream, but I wanted to jump on here. The topic of, I saw in the chat over on YouTube, and hello across Twitch and TikTok and YouTube tonight. There was a chat going on about $500 guitars versus $5,000 guitars. And so, as I was saying earlier, you can kind of maybe see off to the side that there is an empty stool. And I have set up a little area for my BFF, Evan Curtis, who comes on to these chats, who's flying in tonight. And he's going to be here for a couple days. So we're going to live stream together. And we've played music for years together. And it'll just be fun to kind of mix. And he's kind of first and foremost a bass player, but he's really kind of gotten into doing the acoustic guitar singing thing, and you can go to his channel. But that's a great transition into the $500 versus $5,000 guitar, because in fact, last year, Evan bought a $500 Breedlove guitar. And Breedlove, if you don't know what Breedlove is, they're an acoustic guitar. They're actually made here in Bend, Oregon. Or actually, I think it might be Sisters, which is a town next to Bend. Anyway, in the Central Oregon area. And they're a widely popular guitar, and especially an affordable guitar that's pretty well made. But he bought it new at Guitar Center for $500. And I visited him. I hadn't played it, and he'd had it for a little bit, and I visited him, and I didn't bring my guitar with me, but we did a gig out together, and so I played his guitar. And I could definitely tell the difference between this $3,500 guitar and, sorry about the pops, $3,500 guitar versus this $500 guitar, pretty much only in the way of playability. This guitar is just easier to play. Part of it, too, was he hadn't gotten it set up yet, so the action was a little higher on it as well. And the raw acoustic of it, knowing how this guitar sounds when it's not plugged into all these effects and the looper and all that stuff, just a raw acoustic guitar, in my opinion, it sounded a little bit more open, but this guitar is also, at this point, 17 years old. So, and his guitar is brand new. You should go to Evan's page, if you haven't, and listen to some of his videos. It's Evan Curtis Music, I think is his screen name. And listen to his guitar. Unless you have the ear of a high-end producer, I would challenge the fact that this guitar amplified would sound any better than his $500 guitar amplified. And I keep telling him that he needs to make a video of how you can make a $500 guitar sound like a $5,000 guitar, because he has that thing so dialed in. But the wider opinion around this 500 versus 5,000 is, one, it's preference, right? Like, we all prefer different things. I mean, Willie Nelson has been hanging on to Trigger, his guitar that is basically being held together by 6 strings, forever. I don't think that guitar sounds very good. It's obviously worth millions at this point for how epic that guitar is, but if you just picked up that guitar, didn't know Willie Nelson was connected to it, and you played it, it would sound like a thud of a classical guitar, basically. And so anyway, I think it does come down to preference, but it's also just playability. I've had people who are much better guitar players than me pick up this guitar and play it, and they can make it sound like it's a $10,000 guitar, you know, like, so there's that too. Yeah, I can't speak on behalf of electrics because, as you all know, I'm just not much of an electric player. So the aging process of electrics and all of that, I know that exists, but just for acoustics. So, I'll play at some point, maybe next year, I'll bring out a couple other acoustic guitars and kind of show you. Evan is going to play while he's here, he's going to play my Taylor GS Mini, which you probably always see in my videos. It's the Koa guitar. I only have it as a backup. I rarely play. I'll also take it over to the other side of the room when I'm trying to learn a song, and because this stuff is all wrapped up in electronics. But yeah, so I don't know if I added anything to that topic. Everybody has an opinion, obviously, around that, but I think it definitely is both the quality of an instrument and how somebody can play the instrument. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd rather hear you guys talk. I have one of those guitar vibration devices to break in new acoustics. I did an A/B test. It does. This is from Eric, and it does sound different, but couldn't tell if it was just the strings being older after the 10 days. Yeah. Yeah. My dad has had these incredible guitars throughout the year. And he's played both acoustic and electric, but he's primarily a violin player now. But when he picks up an acoustic, he's had different acoustics. He's had Loudons. He had a jumbo Martin at one point. He has a Thompson guitar and a guitar that's by a maker called Carice Guitars. And so I've heard a lot of high. He's had all these guitars basically kind of made for him, and so they're super high end guitars, and so I kind of grew up listening to a wide variety of high end versus low end guitars, and yeah, I don't know. It's about the artist ear, right? All that to say, if somebody wants to gift me a Martin pre-war acoustic guitar and just wants to send it my way, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. Yeah, I agree, Dave. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple more songs. Like I said, I'm sorry it's a short live stream tonight, but Evan and I will do a long one. It'll be fun. I think we're kind of funny together. So it'll be entertaining when maybe we'll play tomorrow or Thursday, or maybe both. But yeah. I don't know if I've ever played this song on a streaming site before, so we'll do it. Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. And now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Then that time I went and said goodbye, and now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Said a lot of foolish things I didn't mean. Ooh, yeah. Seen a lot of things in this old world. When I'm touched them, they mean nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Ooh, baby, you set my heart on fire. That's why I know you're mine. Oh, it's only a desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered by yours. Baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, baby. Next thing you know, shoulder got low. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Okay, so before I go, I want to show you guys something that I bought. 1 second. I have to get up and go and get it, so I'm not ending the live stream if you're going to see me out of the picture for a second. From the suggestion of Paul, aka Nullaby, I got the OBSBot camera. Haven't opened it yet. Yes, I'm so excited to use it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use it as a movable camera, because obviously when I play, I don't move around, like I don't move all over the place, because what that camera does is it essentially by AI, it follows you kind of everywhere. But I sort of say, so I'm trying to kind of figure out how to make it interesting. I guess that's what I'm saying, how to make the camera interesting. So I'm gonna open it once Evan gets here and we'll play around with it. But anyway, thank you, my brother, for giving me a tip, because I've been wanting to update the camera thing a little bit, and I think this is gonna help. So I appreciate that. Okay, I have to cut it short. I really I love doing these small little live streams, but sorry, I had like a thing in my throat. the thing with my kind of music and what I do is it takes me like 4 songs to warm up and then like really get into it. So I feel like I just like kind of cut off that opportunity by doing such a short live stream. I get the reference, Eric. But like I said, I'll probably be back tomorrow with Evan, and we'll have a blast. Maybe I can try using the new camera as well. And then let's see, for later in December, yeah, I'm around. We have so much stuff we have going on. For the last 16 years, I've done this thing called Christmas Movie Marathon. I love Christmas. Also, my birthday is this month as well, and so it's just a festive month. But from the first year of my marriage, we decided to do this crazy day called Christmas Movie Marathon, where we show back-to-back Christmas movies from 8 a.m. until 12 a.m. So 8 a.m. in the morning until midnight, back-to-back Christmas movies, and we bring a bunch of people over, and I set up this huge movie screen that will cover this. The reason I'm telling you that is there's going to be a brief time where I have to kind of tear all this stuff down because this room becomes a movie theater, essentially. And if you all were in town, I would invite you to come over. It's super fun. So that kind of, and I have a few gigs, but other than that, I should be able to live stream a little more regularly, especially since being on that trip that I was just on. So thanks for your patience, friends. We'll get into it. I'm learning a bunch of new music as well, still writing some stuff. So I'll start bringing in some fun Christmassy stuff that hopefully won't give any of you who've worked in retail nightmares of listening to Christmas music. So with all that said, thank you. Have a great day, night, wherever you are. Subscribe, like the video if you can. That helps. And I'll be back tomorrow. All right. See everybody.